Here's something a lot of you probably have never seen. Until about a couple months ago, I had never seen one. Started in Japan. One guy's brought it to the US. It's a fly rod, but a way different kind. And this is a second section to it. I'll explain more about that. Just show you how it is. Right here. I'll show you what's inside and how it works. Okay, we're gonna go down Stoddard Canyon, a couple miles, 3 or 4 miles, and fly fish it back up. And here's the rod. See anything different? Show you how it works when we get down there. Here's some more of the original road. The reason it's so narrow is they're like Model T's or Model A's, not modern day cars. Remember, this is back in the 20s. There's another piece of the old guardrail. Look at how this looks coming down through here. Must have been quite a nice drive. At the time, this was the only way into Baldy. There was no road up there. This is it. I have a video where me and a guy named David Squall, 351 I believe, we go back there to waterfall. There's a picture of this in one of the history books. It's like an old way station or something. Here's what I mean about the poison oak. See that over there? All of this is poison oak. Let me give you a close look at what the poison oak looks like. Ready? Look at this. See this? It grows in a stem, 3 leaves. It grows up trees. Usually when there's an oak tree by it, it'll grab and wrap around. You see these vines, bare vines even, going around oak trees. Don't bother hanging your hammock on that tree and touching those vines, because even the dry vines can give you the poison oak. Yeah, it used to be a cross there, ripped out or burnt. Troop 410. Yeah. Hey, go home, go online. Let's look up Troop 410.
Yeah,
see if we see any history of Mount Baldy. Look at, there's some more poison oak there, there, up there, over there, back there, all down there. We're just surrounded by the stuff.
Yeah, stay on the main hiking trail.
That's the pool I'm trying to get to there. I'm going to drop a fly in right there in that current. Let it pull it down in. I doubt anybody fished that the entire winter. Okay, look at this. Telescopic. You'll notice there's no eyes. The line is tied directly to a piece of line on the end. You'll also notice there's no reel. It's this Tenkara USA. If you look them up on video on YouTube, you'll see a video of people fishing it. Tenkara USA. It's a Japanese way of fishing. This is my very first time. There's no room to actually cast here, so I'm just going to set it in this current. And I got a fish. I had a fish, Frank.
Did, huh?
Yes, I did. He's on. Got my first trout. It's a nice one.
Okay, got it. Let's see.
Oh, yes. Look at this. Get this on video.
I am. Look at man.
Look at this, Frank. Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Here, get the rod. The rod chip.
Okay.
Rod chip. No. Oh, shit. Fill the rod chip.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You actually just grab the line with this. If I can. I'm kind of in an awkward state here.
Kind of hard for me to get the tip without falling over. Let me get over here. Okay, let's bring it up. There he is. Nice one. Yeah.
A beautiful rainbow. Very first fish on my Tenkara rod. Look at this. Is it filming?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Yep, that's a
Beautiful trout.
rainbow trout.
Look at that. I got him on a gold rib hare's ear nymph. See that? Size 16 gold rib hare's ear. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Look at him.
Yeah, better put him back before he dies.
Here's what I really like about this rod. I'll show you this. You can take this off and then I can make this a longer or a shorter rod. But here's what I really like about this. If you're in a lot of brush like this, look at this. You feed this back, no eyes.
That's cool.
Telescopic rod. When you get to the end here, you got this little spool to spool your line up on to move to the next spot. It's a really simple system.
Yep.
And as you can see, it's effective. Oh, look at that, Frank.
Yeah, down there. How do we get down?
Frank, what'd you bring? Your sage and what's the other one?
That's like one diamondback.
She brought a sage and a diamondback. Traditional fly rods. I brought this new thing, and what's really cool is the first day I used it, the first cast, I got a beautiful natural rainbow. Thing was awesome. In rivers and creeks like these, the trout aren't big, they're naturals. But I mean, look at what we're fishing in. Look at the beauty. And it's like a challenge to get on this rock and to get your fly up there and work it and make it look like a natural and bring it down. It's a lot of fun. It's a challenge. It's a lot of fun doing it. And 90% of the time, maybe 95% of the time, we're catching and releasing. Occasionally we do get one 8, 9, 10 inches, and that'll go into a frying pan or into the foil. There's one right there. Trout, if you come from the back, trout, because of their gills, most fish usually face upriver, up current. So you can walk up, throw your fly ahead of them and bring it down. Whereas if you're coming down, they're going to see you, spook and go underneath. Just my opinion. I'm going to try that one there. What you're looking for is areas like this, where the water drops off and it's kind of dark, kind of deep. That's where the bigger ones are going to hang out. They're just going to wait for the food to wash down river. Bugs and stuff falling off of this log, when they drop in, they're going to build up right there and drop down. So they drop down, they're going to get hit. You want to drop your fly on this side of the current, this side of the rock, and let it go over. I'm willing to bet I'm going to get a bite. I'm going to get a fish. If not, there's another one down there. Look at this cool area we're in. It's awesome. Okay, hopefully I'm going to get this. I'm got it left-handed. So, see what I mean about, look at this. I can't zoom because I'm left-handed. I'm not left-handed, but look at that. Another natural. Let me get down there and show you that. He's dropping it down. Second it dropped down, I got him. There he is. Check him out. Look at the coloring. Beautiful. Whoa. Frank's got the traditional fly rod. He's got this, I think he's got the Sage Z-axis and the light speed reel. 2-weight or a 3-weight. I think it's 3-weight. Look at this drop off right here. That's got 24-inch steelhead written all over it. Here's another stretch of the road. We see a building down there. We're gonna backtrack, half mile. So, go see what that is. On the map, Mount Baldy, you will see a road below the road in pieces. That's the one we're on now. The real road, the new road's up there. Up there where that yellow bushes, the mustard flower things, the telephone wires, that's the road. come down a few hundred feet. This is the original road. Model T's, Model A's, huh, Frank?
Yep. They have.
There's where we just were. Okay, here's the Baldy power plant. I believe this is one of the original structures. I think this one made it through the flood, if I'm not mistaken. They obviously had to repair it and restore it and refurbish it. But it looks like the one in the photo of the book. This is cool. This is history here. Look at this. The water goes in here into that power plant and then comes back out this way downriver. Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool. Let's go down.
We're trailblazing now. Oh, here we go. It's opening up. We have no clue where we are. Destination unknown. Come to a real narrow area or bottlenecks, and looks like a bear has been laying here. Bear or a couple deer, maybe a family of deer. I don't know, but we're not willing to risk it. They're just out of hibernation. They're hungry. They were at my girlfriend's house last night, trying to get in her car, trying to get in her trash cans. Okay, this time around, I just brought my Tenkara rod, camera, hat and glasses, trekking pole, tripod, camera case, the map, and a fanny pack. Show you what's inside here. Okay, there's a. So if something were happening to the braided line, here's some highly visible that I bought also. I brought some tippet, 4-pound tippet, and this is a bamboo fly box. You got your assortment of, you got some dry flies, lime trude, when they're second from the left next to that red-tailed mosquito. Works the best around here, I think. First 2 rows of dry flies, next row is wet flies, then you got nymphs. The bottom you got terrestrials, you got ants, spiders, grasshoppers, parachute hoppers, minnows, dragonflies, whole bit. The black is so you can set the fly on there when you're going to tie it, so you can see it really easy. You can tie against this black or tie against the white according to light situations at night. It's also ridged like this so you don't lose anything. You get a split on there or something, it doesn't roll out. It's a magnetic fly box. That's also Tenkara. Tenkara, Tenkara, USA. Streamline fly fishing. Now, I didn't bring any stove, but I did bring an MRE. Get this set up. Okay, so you take that meal out of that bag, out of that box. You open up this bag, you put it in with that little heater thing. You fill it up, 3/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch up to that line. Fold it over, put it back in that box. When you put it back in the box, you gotta put it back in the box like this at an angle, and you set it down, just let it cook. Then we're gonna go over that table and show you a few things while it's cooking. Frank bought himself a cup. I didn't, so I'm using foil. I use foil for a lot of stuff. This is the MRE meal drink mix, lemon lime. So, well, here, Frank. Cheers.
Cheers. That might be better for me.
Not bad drink mix,
No,
huh?
not bad.
It's lemon lime.
Is that the front?
We are gathered here today to make a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Where's the goat?
Got your goat?
Show this map, Frank. Okay. Way down here is the 210 freeway. You're coming up Baldy Road. You come over the Hogs Back, through the first tunnel, through the second tunnel. Before you hit the school, you'll see Barrett Stoddard turnoff. You come in. We're parked right at that trailhead gate right there. That little red hourglass, that means trailhead. Parked there. Now instead of coming over here to Barrett Stoddard, we came down the old road. The old road stops right there. And then we hiked all the way down here. We picked up the road again here. We came down. We came down till it stopped. We picked it up again. We came all the way down to the power plant. Now we're back up to about right in this area where the road crosses the river. And that's right down there. And look at this site. I have an MRE cooking over there on that far rock. Frank's got his stove and stuff set up over here. We got this perfect altar, or whatever it is, for looking at the maps. Now if we were to continue, right here is Glendora Ridge Road, coming over past the Baldy Ranch, down through Cow Canyon, and over here we'll hit the East Fork. You go up past that, there'll be the Baldy Visitor Center, the church, there'll be the lodge. Further up around this turn right there, it's not shown, but there's a Buckhorn Lodge. And you make that turn, start heading east, and you cross over a bridge, you walk up, you hit the Baldy Trout Ponds. From there you shoot up about 4 or 5 miles, Ice House Canyon. From there you go the switchbacks. You can hit Minker Flats. You can go to the Baldy Falls. You can go to the Baldy Bowl, the Bowl Trail, 4.5 miles to the summit, or up to the ski lifts, over the 3 T's. You can come down to Ice House. Right there's where I met Molly. Right there, hiking in. Right here at the trail turnoff. It goes up to Cedar Glen. She was coming down, I was going up. You go over Cedar Glen, come around the back. Right here's where I found my snow peak. Right over this area is where I caught that rattlesnake. I caught the rattlesnake on a video called Searching for the Last Snow Peak or something like that. Anyway, Chapman Trail comes all the way over. It hits Ice House, half a mile, or 6/10 of a mile before the saddle. Go up, hit Saddle. You can make a slight U-turn, come back and hit Kelly, Ontario Peak. Or you can come over here and hit Cucamonga Peak. You can go over the backside and go to Lytle Creek. Or you can go over the 3 T's, Telegraph, Thunder, and you can go to Baldy. There's a lot of things to do up here, but this map is the one you want to get. This Mount Baldy Cucamonga Wilderness Trail map. You can buy it at the ranger station, $9. Frank's folk niven bit me. Every folk niven I've ever touched has cut me. These things are razor sharp. Anyway, my food's probably ready now. We're gonna eat and then we're gonna get out of here. Do a little fishing on the way out. Right out of the bag.
I can already smell it.
Look at this. You got chicken, carrots, mushrooms.
What's that, stew?
No, it's chicken, vegetables, and noodles and sauce.
There you go.
But it's actually not that bad. They're actually pretty good.
I've had them before. I'm not going to tell you where.
Real? We don't need no stinking real. Right, Frank?
That's right.
I don't need no stinking reel. I dropped it in here and let it go down. And you got it right about there, and boom, I got it. Pulled it out at 8 inches. Lifting it up, dropped right back down in. Can't get him to hit again. I'm gonna go catch up with Frank. Look at how cool that is though. How easy it is to carry. A couple ounces. Ended up with 3 trout. We didn't do a whole lot of fishing. It's really hot. We were pretty much just exploring. Went down and had some lunch. But it's the first time I've ever used this rod, and I got 3. Sure, we're using it a lot more. So I'll show it more at home.